Hi everyone, Shannon here with Mixed Media Minnesota. Welcome to my video. Today we are going to make some collaged, some collage sheets that we can cut up and turn into handmade ephemera. But I was super excited because my fiance's mother thought of me, and somebody had given her all kinds of different things that she thought I would use, and let me tell you, I was over the moon excited. I'm going to show you just a couple pictures when I pulled it all out and set it all out. Stamps, ink, I mean there's too much to even show you. We'll just start. I'm just going to flip through really quick here if you guys can see this. I took pictures. I mean, I got all those scissors, there's paper, there's embossing stuff, there's watercolor pencils, there's, you know, tons and tons of ink, there's a pinking shears, stamps like crazy, the scrubber sets, there's a little distressor, there's just so much of it, and she thought of me, and there's a bunch of stickers and punches and some glitter, and I mean all kind of old ephemera. This is all from like 25 years ago. So it was super exciting, and thank you Linda so much, because I will use so much of it, and today we're going to use some of it. In this bundle there was a bunch of what I'm going to call vintage wrapping paper, and so I thought it was really neat, and I pulled out a bunch of the red and greens. There's a bunch of blues and other colors too, and I just kind of pulled out the ones that I wanted to use today, and we're going to use it and see if we can use wrapping paper to collage with. So we're going to give that a try. I also pulled out some old vintage newspaper, some craft paper, some coffee dyed music paper. So we're just going to go ahead and, let's see here, I'm going to grab some of this, and we're going to trim a little bit of it. But isn't it neat? There's just so many little different pieces in. I think it's going to be so much fun to work with. I've never used wrapping paper before. So we'll see if it works. So I'm just going to use my tear ruler and tear down some of these. Oh. It's so thin. I don't want to rip it. I mean, I'm ripping it, but you know what I mean. I don't want to rip it down the image. So we're just going to grab a couple of those, and some of them we'll leave. You know, I'll just trim the edges here with my tear ruler, and we'll just have some random pieces. So I'm just kind of going through and gonna set them aside. Isn't that fun? I think that is just so neat, and I think they're gonna turn out really neat. And there was also some old, you know, the to and from stickers. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to, when we get it all collaged, maybe we'll add some of those on there, and some stamping. So, okay, I just want to get a couple pieces pre-torn here. I could have had it done, but I wanted you guys to see. It's just wrapping paper, and so you can, we'll see if we can use it. I'm sure it's going to work, and I think it's going to look really neat. I don't even think I would have to use my tear ruler to get that edge on them. But I think I'm just going to. Okay. Yeah, let's see. I'm just kind of going to pick, and we can always go back and tear a couple more. Aren't these cute? I think they're just adorable. I don't know if she watches my channel at all, but if you do, thank you so much. I'm going to try and use some of these as like a focal, point. So let's see. I'm going to leave the bottom cut straight on these, but Some of them are so thin feeling. It's neat. I mean, I'm assuming these are all like 20 years old because all of the stamps and all of the stickers and everything else in there are from like 97 through 2000. So I'm guessing that this wrapping paper is like 20 years old. But I think it's exciting. Let's see, we have some of that one. Oh, the birdhouses are cute too. Let's see here. Try and get it so I don't rip the whole thing here. Maybe I'll just go ahead on this one and where's my scissor? I hit it on myself. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut a piece out of here. So have you guys ever used any kind of like wrapping paper in your journals? Leave me a comment below. Some of these we can just hand rip off and leave them as they are. This one's another one that feels really thin. I'm guessing I have plenty. I want to do a couple of them, so look at there, isn't that cute? And then there's all these like snowmen and gloves. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a piece of that. Oh, there's all kinds of it. Here we have some, the green. I think I want the green and the snowflakes. I think I'm going to wait on this one until I do the blue because there's lots of blue in there. That's fun. There's blue in this one too. We'll just go ahead and save that with the blue ones. These guys are cute. There's blue in there again. Cute little penguins. These are fun ones too. I'm just gonna take that little fella out of there. Oh no, and then I ripped it the wrong way. We can fix that. This one's really brittle too. I'm going to save that over here. Okay. And then there was some charms in there. These are little angels, and these are the little neat, the to and from stickers that were in there as well. So we can use some of those on top too. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Set my ruler up there. So I just have a piece of coffee dyed paper here, and I have my Scotch Create glue stick, and we will just start gluing some things down. I do want these to be a little bit smaller. Okay, so see how tricky it is to glue on this paper without ripping it, hopefully. They're so dainty. I'm gonna try and get that up in the corner. I don't know if this is gonna rip it. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'll just use my hands maybe. Okay. This is some newspaper from the 1970s. I have bundles of that on our shop as well. If you're interested in that, they're fun for collage. I was so excited as soon as I seen this vintage paper. I was like, oh, I'm going to try that in a collage. So I think it would make really cute Christmas cards. And I'm wondering now, because it's thin, if I should have maybe put some book pages on this. I'm thinking I'm going to have to, because otherwise it's going to be too thin. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to tear this end off. Let's try and line it up, try and get it straight here. I'm going to go ahead and tear it off right there. I'll still use this in something else, but okay, we'll just do a smaller one. And I'm going to just use my glue pages, I think, yeah. Just to thicken that up, because I wasn't thinking in the wrapping paper is so thin that my tags aren't going to have the thickness that I like on them. So I can trim this off. I'm just bulking this up, so and we'll just put a couple of them on there. I should have trimmed off this rough edge here. It's still got a little bit of glue from the book, but it'll work. Okay, I'm gonna grab, let's see, maybe I should have grabbed a different book, but I don't think I have one here, so we're just gonna use it. Let's see, I'll just grab 4, and then I can't cut straight, but I don't have my cutter right here, so we're just going to trim that end off. So I hope you all are doing well. I am. We have, we're getting a bunch of rain today, so it's dreary and cold and windy and rainy, but I'll take it. It's not snow. I'm not ready for the snow. I know some of the other states did get snow already. I do like snow, like a couple times when it's nice and cozy and you don't have to leave, and you know, the big fat snowflakes, that kind of thing. I'm gonna turn this one here, but when I have to leave and drive in it, I don't like it. I do not miss that from my mail carrying days. Bad weather, ugh, I just hated it, because you're on the road all day and a lot of the roads aren't plowed. And don't read any of these book pages. This is a dollar store book, and so there could be some not so good words in there. I'm trying to think. Yep, I think one more layer. I'm going to trim this off just so I can see my edge. I'll cut this one off right now too. Okay. Yeah, one more layer will be about perfect. It's hard because I'm using the same pages on my glue book, and so they're the same size as what I'm trying to glue. These are going to be all stitched around and stuff too when they're cut apart, but we're not going to decorate them and stuff in this video. I just wanted to collage with the wrapping paper. So finger's all sticky. Oh man, okay, line up. Well, I guess we're going to do some more trimming because that didn't go line up at all. So, I'm going to put one more on the bottom and then we'll trim it. So, I could have used cardstock or something thicker, but I like to use coffee dyed paper because then I don't have to back my tags and, you know, my collage, then it's done. When I cut it apart and stitch around them, I don't have to back them. And this girl does not like to back things. So if I can do that all in one step and use coffee dyed in the background, that works for me. Okay. Okay, there, that is definitely better. I'll get this out of the way here. Now, I've got glue on my mat here. I need to wash this thing one day. I always think that, just like filling my glues up, and then when I'm done I never think of it till the next time I go to use it, you know, or the next time I sit here and everything sticks to it. Tell myself that 10 times before I'll actually get it accomplished. But I'm one of those people that has to write myself notes, you know, and then take pictures of my notes because I'll forget where I put my note. I don't have 10 notes laying around. I won't know which one is which one I'm looking for. Any of you guys like that? Okay, now let's try this again. Okay. Let's spread them out here so we can see what we have. We're just not going to think, we're just going to do it. So we cut them apart anyways, and then it's kind of a fun surprise on what you get, you know, and then you can decorate them. Yeah, it would be so easy when you're gluing these to rip them because they're so thin, but I think it's going to look fun. Let's see. Definitely going to have to replace my glue page because if they stick on there, they will tear. We're going to put you right here. Some craft paper. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's really raining now. We have a tin roof on my studio and it's a lot louder than when we had shingles. We did the metal roof because we didn't want to ever have to replace our roof again, so I didn't know if I would like it, but I don't mind it. Let's see, I'm thinking about it, just glue. We had some music paper too. I thought I had some ripped up here. Oh, newspaper work. Ugh. Glue it to itself here. Wouldn't it be fun to make like tags out of this for on your gifts? I think that would be fun. I'm going to move that one down a little bit. The reason I moved that down there is I'm thinking if I cut a tag, I don't want to cut the words off if that's where it ends up being cut at. So, let's see. Okay, we need some little strips here. I'm going to trim that edge just a smidge there. You get little spots, you just fill them in like that. Eek, I'm sticky. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Let's see. I'm going to glue that on there. I was going to just cut it off, but maybe if I just tear it. Nope. Excuse me, reach here. Oh, what did I do with that? I thought I put it up there, but maybe not. Well, we'll just trim it again. It's going on the top. Now I cut it too small. Nope, that'll work. Time to get a new one, otherwise we're going to have it ripped. That'll work right there. Got a little corner here, didn't get any glue. How fun is that? I think that is turning out really neat. Okay. Oh, here, I didn't use any of this. It's like the newspaper, it was like green printed. So. Okay, let's see here. Maybe some little gloves on here. Yeah, right there, I think. We're getting there. The wrapping paper itself is a little busy, so when we go to decorate it, if it's a little too busy, we can just use like white gesso and, you know, different things. But I do like it busy, kind of. So, I wonder if we put that card in all. That'll work. I'm going to put that right on the edge there. The craft paper, I'm not 100% sure if I really like that on there. So I'll try and maybe up on this side, we'll, yeah, like that. Okay, I need a little, I feel like I need a newspaper or something. Maybe some, well, 25, that'll work. 25 for Christmas, right? I'm going to put it sideways. I think I liked it like that better. Nope, it doesn't. Then it doesn't cover it all the way. So we're going this way. All right. We just have this area here to fill. Let's see. Perfect. One more little spot, and I'm feeling like I need a green, something green in there. Ugh, sticking to me. That little birdie can go there by the other little birdies. Okay, I think we have all of it covered there. I'm going to trim this off. And I don't like the craft paper down here. I am going to leave it though because maybe when we stamp I'll like it. We can fix it. Or what about if I just add a little bit of white doily to it? Well, I add that when I decorate though, so I don't want to do that. Okay, let's move this out of the way. And then we're going to save all these in for another one. So I'm just going to put them out of our way up here. And then I have my Stays On permanent ink. And I have some Christmas words here. Let's see. Now we're just going to stamp randomly, kind of. It's kind of faint on there, but that's okay. Like they're going to get cut up and stuff, so if you see part of it, you see part of it. Maybe this way. Okay, that one. Now let's go ahead and we might add some more stamping on there, but for right now we're just going to hold on. And I was thinking we could add some washi tapes on here. So I have these fun ones. They're Tim Holtz. They're gold and silver. So, and I don't want them to peel up, so I'm just gonna randomly rip off a size and then find somewhere to stick it. So I'm just gonna run it over my glue stick here. Okay, let's see. You can collage with anything. And then I'm going to add some gold on there. Okay, there's the end here. have some other washi, Christmas washi over there too. I just wanted to try and get solid ones, maybe because the paper was so busy. But might do that. We're going to add some right up here on the top. Can always, after we cut them apart, we can add more too if it needs it. More stamping and more washi and kind of decorate, you know, that's what decorating. Just want this to go under this little green bird here. Okay, so we have that. Let's see. Do we want some black on there? Maybe when we decorate them. Let's see, yeah, I think, let's go ahead and cut them apart. I'm curious to see, I'm excited to see what they're gonna look like. So I have a couple spots here I need to trim where I just went over on the edge. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just like to try and have a flat edge so when I put it in my cutter, it lines up straight for me. Otherwise, I don't mind the look of it hanging off. Okay. Now I don't know, I know how I normally cut these up. Doesn't that look cool? How fun is that? I think that's so much fun. I normally cut my I normally cut them in like 3 tags and a 2-inch belly band and then 2 pockets. But being we trimmed that off of this, I mean, I wonder how wide it was that we trimmed off. Because if it was 2 inches, yeah, it was so close. Let's just do the normal. Okay, so then I'm gonna cut this at 6 inches for my tag height. Let's see here. See, I'm a little crooked. Okay, and then we're gonna cut it in 3 inches. I like that size. You can do either or, you know, any way you want, smaller or bigger. So then this would be 3. This is has a really good weight to it for tag. Okay. So then we have that. And then let's see, I don't know how wide we have this. This is 9. It's almost 9. So if we do 4 in between, almost 4.5, we should get 2 pockets in there. And let me grab my punch. I like to do this right away on them so that I know what side's up. And I'm going to do them individually here. And I'm going to just eyeball it and pop that little thumb hole in there. Okay. So there's our little pockets. Them will be fun to stitch around and decorate. And when I stitch around pockets, I just do these 3 sides because I can't sew around those. But isn't that fun? So on our tags here, let's see, and how I do this is I just simply cut a corner here, and then so I get the same size. You guys know how to do this. You flip it over on the opposite side, and you trim that. So, isn't that going to be a fun tag? I think so. I think it's going to be a fun tag. And then you can just line these up on here and use the first one as a template kind of to get your tag shape, or you can leave them. These would be really fun again as journal cards. But there we have that. And you just want to make sure that you have them, if they're directional, that you're cutting on the top. Okay. So look at that. Isn't that fun? And then I'll go stitch around them and decorate them, and just here, give you a little bit of an idea. Put a tag topper on there and some labels. You know what? We didn't use the labels. We should have done that before we cut it, but let's go ahead and see if we can find some to add on here. Let's see, here's little birds. Again, I'm going to put some glue stick on the back of that because it's sticky, but 20-year-old sticky will peel up. Okay, let's see. We have birds on this one. We have a bird on this one. What if we just do part of it here? Let's go ahead and put that on there, and we can trim that end off. And we'll stitch around it. And ink around it and stuff, but let's see here. Isn't that fun? And then we could put, like, I can't wait to decorate them. Like on here, I think I will put some doily on there or something. And then maybe a poinsettia or something. Anything. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. And we have some bling we can add on there. They're different. They're definitely different. I think they're really neat. So that was fun. So if you have wrapping paper, you know, when you're wrapping papers and you have the little extra pieces, save them. You can go ahead and use them on your tags and in your collages. Here, these ones are fun. Let's see. Some green. Oh, didn't want to peel apart there. Green. Oh, I need to glue them. I'll stick them on there later, but I need to glue them. But there we have that. So that was fun. So thanks again, Linda. That was so much fun. And you guys have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.